Hello players, it's Sophia again, and I'm back here again with the mana. And today we're going to finish off another quest for our storyline. And we are in, man, where are we? Crescent Cove. We're in Crescent Cove. Alright, we're supposed to talk to this lady here and pick up the story quest. Meridia needs help preparing the meal for unscrupulous guests. Pardon me, madam. I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Our villages long have haven for unscrupulous characters such as bandits have taken over our tavern. They demand we serve them buzzard thighs, thick shell legs, and scalpelette slices. None of which is in our lars. Could you procure these ingredients for me, Avenger? I have not the skill to harvest them from the creatures. Okay, so we got a little fetch quest. Okay. And again, I went ahead and killed all these things earlier, but two of these things are actually on my, or was on my hunt list. So, probably could have saved myself the trouble of killing them the first time. Oh well, we learn as go, right? Luckily we only need 2 of each. Man, Taco Bell I had for dinner wants to come back up. Have you the ingredients? If we fail to satisfy the bandits, they will take their displeasure out on us. Hand over the ingredients. Bless you, adventurer, bless you. May yet pass this day without incident. Although I do not know what terror tomorrow may bring, these outlaws do whatever they please, and we have not the strength to stand up to them. The brass blades of the horizon and Vesper Bay see no profit in protecting the poor village like ours. Most of them pretend we don't even exist. Worst of all, those are in league with the bandits. Because I'm gonna need that. Oops. Come on, equip it. When the bandits were in their cups, I overheard the discussion of their plans. It seems they've come to collect a gemstone stolen from Copperbell mines. Nashasite, I think I heard one say. They are to meet their co-conspirators soon after the foot falls. What did you say? Illicit exchanges, shadowy dealings? The brass blades cannot abide such malefices. Forgive my eavesdropping, Mana. I came to Crescent Cove to merely thank you in person. I never imagined I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside Horizon gates. We must act quickly. If we are to apprehend these thieves, I will notify Captain Baldwin at once. No, wait, you mustn't. Oh, gods. You must stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits. The plot thickens. Oh. Gotta catch the Lalafell. Oh, there's Baldwin. Captain Baldwin, sir, we've discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from Copperville mines and... Wait, those gauntlets, those boots. Why, you're one of the Couverton's men, sir. That man's a thief and a scoundrel. And what of it? His coin's good, and that's what counts. What? Captain Baldwin? Are you working with these men? It cannot be. I told you to stay in Horizon, Foopa. And it didn't have to be like this. They'd get their narcissite, I'd get my kill, and none would be the wiser. But sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Levito finds out? You goddamn fool. Didn't you see? I'm acting under the authority of Lord Levito himself. No, that can't be true. Why did you think people would join the brass blades, Fupupon? You serve and protect? Ha! We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for coin. You there, Venture. You remember me? Well, I remember you. I am Sir Baron von Quiverton IV, Esquire. You killed my brother, and now I'm going to return the favor. Let's settle this. It's clear to everyone. This is in everyone's best interest. You both die. I totally read that wrong. Anyway. Oh, bastard. Jeez, I don't remember the fight being this long last time. That's enough, Baldwin. Your partner is dead and your plans are done. You've no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Leofric. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before. If you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You who have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew about your meetings, you arrogant fool. Quiverton's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Larito's surprise when he learns that a rank-and-file brass blades was using his name to advance his personal agenda. He knows 7 hells. But I'm a captain, he wouldn't. I was once a captain too, you remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the brass blades of the Rose proud. Captain Leofric, Captain Bowen, he said that Lord Larito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all of our brethren are no better than that each and every one cares for naught but coin? Mere excuse to justify his schemes. Aye, we've no shortage of greedy sots. Some who'd probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. But there are men like you, Lupa. Men good and true, whom these small folk respect. Which is why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of the Rose needs a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Captain! How old is he, 12? Thank you for all your help, Manna. The captain and I will escort Baldwin back to Horizon. Pray visit me in town when you're in return. Alrighty then. Now we got to go back to Horizon and complete the quest. Certainly hope I'm going the right way. Yeah, I think that's the last time I'm gonna eat Taco Bell before in the video. I keep having to pause the video. I keep having to pause the microphone. Here we go. Foo-foo, how's it going? Welcome back, Manna. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of his rank, which means that the brass blades of the Rose no longer has a captain. And until one is designated, I have been ordered to serve in captain of the Horizon. Although doubtlessly this is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to respect my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Manna, for your service to the Sultanate. You are our true hero. And that's going to grab body piece. Yay. Fufu would entrust you with a matter of grave importance. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we'd have been poring over his personal correspondence. Our research unearthed in sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. But he is one of the Sultan-sworn elites. I can think of no reason why he should have dealings with Baldwin. He now knows that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could be that Owen is too. This letter may well serve as evidence of their collision, so I dare not tamper with it. But given the events of recent days, I know of not whom to trust this information until now. I have chosen you, Mana. Pray bear the letter to the Mistress Mola of the Quicksand and relate this circumstance of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultanate, but she is as well acquainted with the Sultan-sworn. She knows best to proceed. Now we gotta go see Momo. Okay, let's go see Momo. Ah, Mana, it has been too long. Dan tells me that you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know that I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Udall. Even though you may have seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to help our fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. What is this? Looks like you've got something to say. Let me say it. Quit organized conversation. Is that so? What is this all about? Oofaloopa is thinking Owen might be in a league with Baldwin. That it? Letter could be proof or something shady? Well, he needn't worry. Owen is as loyal a Sultan sworn as I'd ever known. I have a foggiest of what to say, but wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who? Oh hells! I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Manor. I know this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of the business, and I won't hold it against you, but if you determine to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. I can count on your discretion, Mana. If so, then listen closely. The outside world believes in Udall to be a sultanate, ruled by Sinano Nanamo Nunana. The truth is, though, that the 6 wealthiest citizens hold most of the sway in the syndicate. And that be as it may, the Sultanate still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if certain incidents become public knowledge. It pains me to say, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of her royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen the Sultansworn, who is charged with guarding that night. Alibi and Anthony, this letter was written by the bastard who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that the man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owen of all people, and this is at this of all times. I need you to take this to the man himself, Mana. Tell him Momo D sent you, and that it concerns a lost heirloom. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. Okay, so now we're gonna go see Owen. Owen will be located in the Chamber of Rule, over by the Alchemist Guild. The heart of the sworn lies beyond. State your business. Pardon, did you say I lost heirloom? Proceed. Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here today? A letter? Very well, let's see it. Have you read this, adventurer? I see, but you have some inkling as its contents, so I think. Mistress Movadia has doubtless explained the significance of the crown, and what its loss could mean for Her Grace the Sultanate. This theft shames the Forsworn and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties in the moment of my carelessness. No, that wouldn't do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we've searched frantically for signs of it. Any whispers the whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of thieves and their motives seem fated to remain a mystery until you arrived bearing this ransom. In it, the criminals state their price for the return of Her Grace's crown. And though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much as that stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright and identifies her as the custodian of the Ul legacy. It must be recovered. I will trade the unholy error and pay them their ransom. Though I'm not foolish enough to meet these men alone as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of my comrades, lest the thieves take to flight. Friend, would you consider to be present for the exchange? Mistress Momody has always spoken to you in the most glowing terms, and I have never had yet to judge her question. On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultan, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. Yeah, may as well. The rendezvous with Owen at the Holy Air. The Holy Air is just north, I think it's north of First Station. Either north or east. Is east. Blackbush Station. Alright. I've come as agreed. Now show me the crown. Aye, you have your precious crown. Once we've been duly compensated. You think me a fool? What reassurance have I had that you'll honor your part of the agreement? Now, Owen, you're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say you were to come alone? And given that you're not alone, that guarantee we have there isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men at a moment's they catch glimpse of the crown. You have made a mockery of our trust and the deal's off. Wait, here's your payment as promised. Aye, it is a real thing. 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now, at long last, we have it. The power to create an army of undying soldiers. The traitor's spurn. No. It can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it was that you were handing over. What it was that seems as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you. Or did you assume that you were feeling charitable? Ah, but you must be feeling terrible, knowing that you brought us the doom of this city. Not to worry, boy. We'll grant you a quick death and spare your further ignominy. There's too many of them, Anna. Run. Run while you still can. I will do my duty. Your duty is to serve the Sultanate, lad, and you'll be doing that for a good while yet. This Papa Shan. Sultan sworn, put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Sultan sworn. No matter. Kill them all. Pro tip, always try and take out the healers first and make these fights last so long when they're healing up their allies. You can pretty much let Papa Shan fight the main leader by himself. Then at the end, y'all gang up on him. Master Papa Shan, but why? How? The general saw you sneak into the vaults, Owen. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. I'm General. He ordered you to look after me? Master Papa Shan, there are more of them to the north. After them, Forsworn. They have the crown. This assault will only delay us. Let us speak again in the city. These sorcerer's strengths become clearer. You may have bested the golem, But you will not fare so well this day. Oh, mournful voice of creation, send to me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I might smite thy enemy. Your very being perils the plan. You cannot suffer to live. Now with this guy, he's got a lot of... Well, his poison attack is really potent. So try not to stay in front of him too long. I find that, you know, trying to keep him turning to the best. Keeps him from using his move in front of you. I know when I first did this guy, I did him when I was on a Puggist. He ate me alive. That poison just killed me. But you don't have enough, you don't have a lot of hit points as a Puggist at this level anyway. And then all the vitality you get from your gear lets you have a large health pool here. So I actually ended up having to use potions and antidotes when I fought him on the Puggist. He's got to last long enough for Thanos to come out. I think it would pretty much tank this guy. The wisdom of the Paragon shouldn't be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons. This is indeed disturbing revelation. We have long suspected the involvement of the bringers of chaos, the Ascalons. You have given their true name. But we cannot be sure that they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now. As if the Sultanate needed any more enemies. Have we Sharon's crossed path with Askinson before? Well, I've certainly... Wait. I don't recall you telling us about my homeland. Ah, yes, that's right. You're one of the gifted. I know. This marks the third time I found you amidst of trouble. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next. I jest. I had truly been watching your every movement. I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your last altercation. But all's well that ends well. Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us some respite. And on that note, we must away. Until next time, Mana. So speak to Papashan in the heart of Sorn. Go back to Udal. Everyone is waiting for you, Adventure. Does it surprise to see me dressed so, Mana? I was once salt and sworn, you know? Although it had been 15 years since I put on my sword and took up the role as station master. It is a capacity in which I'm no less proud to serve. Least you doubt, whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before have I seen her so despondent as when the news of the crown theft reached her ears. But thanks to your valiant efforts, she has returned to her former private self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan sworn, Mana.
Exalted vessel of Northal, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo presides.
Long live Nanamo!
Long live
Glory
Nanamo!
to the
Glory
Sultana!
to the Sultana!
Forever may she
Forever
reign!
may she reign!
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, once whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow. Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth! Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Uldar, confer upon you this gift. Raubon.
Your Grace.
See to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
As you command, Your Grace. If what they say is true, Ul'dah owes you a great debt. I am Raubon al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate. Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there. An honor, indeed.
Come, hero!
Until then. For the sake of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Okay guys, I think I'm going to leave that here for now. And I would like to thank you for stopping by and watching the video. And as always, like, favorite, subscribe. And I will see you next time. Alright, thank you. Good night.